What's up, everybody? Welcome to 182. Today we're at the Home Depot. I need a fan because if you watched yesterday's vlog, I was working in the shop and it was ridiculously hot. So we're gonna go buy a fan. I think I'm gonna try to buy a Ryobi one. Alright, so I don't know if you saw that in there or not, but they're running a deal where if you bought this battery pack that has 3 batteries or 2 batteries, you get a tool for free. So for $40 extra, I got 2 batteries. So I went ahead and did that because we use a lot of Ryobi products. So it works out really good. Yeah, they used to run these deals a lot, so I'm glad they're running it again because literally you get 2 of these batteries, which, like I said, we use pretty much, we're going Ryobi only. We've got probably 6 batteries already. Ryobi's really smart the way they do things. It's like a battery company that has really cool products. So I really like the way they do it. So once you have like a station of batteries, you're pretty much good to go on their products because the fan costs 59 bucks. These fans are cheap. So if I wasn't buying the batteries, I'm totally cool with spending 60 bucks on a really good fan. They had it there. I was able to test it out. Yeah, and it's just all run off their batteries. So I'm a huge fan of that. I really like their batteries. I think it's really cool. They have a little generator that I want to look at buying, but it's a little on the steeper price, but it's really cool. You plug their batteries into it. Now that I'm getting more batteries, you know, who knows? They had one in there where if you buy a $199 battery, you get a vacuum cleaner with it, but they were out of the vacuum cleaners. Our vacuum cleaner, the head broke on it. So I was wanting to buy a new one of those, but I might come back in maybe next week to see about that. But yeah, got our fan. Super excited about that, and a couple extra Ryobi batteries. Now I'm gonna run over to PetSmart and buy some rats for Roscoe. He's eating again, so he has been moving around, ready to eat again. So now that he's back in the mood, I'm gonna start feeding him as much as possible because he had me worried there for a little bit. If you watch the vlog very long, Roscoe's by a 4-foot long ball python. He stopped eating for about, I'd say 5-6 months, and just would not eat. But he's back to eating again, and he's moving around. He's hungry again, so he kind of shows me whenever he's ready to eat because he normally kind of just relaxes whenever he's full. He usually just relaxes, lays out all the way straight, but whenever he's hungry, he's all the time just moving, just constantly moving and wiggling. So he's been doing that for the last yesterday and today. So I'm gonna buy him another rat and get him fed up, and then I'm gonna buy lunch for everybody. So that's kind of what we're doing today, and then we'll go home and test out this new fan. Super excited to get some more products like that. Ryobi's one of my favorites, man. And the color is just awesome. I'm a huge fan of the color. That's my favorite color, so it works out good. If it wasn't gray, it would be perfect. Like if it was a black instead of a gray, that is my 2 favorite color combos. But honestly, these colors are sick, so I'm super excited about that. Yeah, thanks for coming along with me today. It's been getting hot in that building, so I needed something just to cut down on the heat and get some air movement from the outside, get some fresh air in there. And we're at PetSmart, so I'm gonna run in here and buy some rats. Might buy a fish too, I don't know. Debating. No, but this place has just hamburgers, and they actually have more than that, but they do a special every week where they do like a random burger that they make up, and this week they have Chipotle mac and cheese and jalapenos and sharp cheddar cheese on a double burger. So sounded pretty good. Spicy and mac and cheese on a burger always sounds delicious. So I'm picking up lunch here from everybody. I actually picked up a couple of fish for our tank, 3 black mollies and another fish that apparently eats algae. I'm having an algae outbreak because my the only place we have in our house right now for this fish tank, I'm trying to find a new one because of this problem, is by a window. So if you know, you can't have windows by a fish tank or else you're gonna have algae. So I'm getting something that can kind of fight that algae because I'm tired of doing water changes every single week. So I'm trying to slow down on doing that as much, and it like just looking horrible. So we're gonna have a fish that enjoys that type of stuff and give him something to eat as well. So I think he'll thrive in this tank right now. So super excited about that. They're really cool fish too. They're like an all white fish that kind of, it almost looks like an albino fish, which I love albino like animals in general. So got those. The kids are gonna love that. I gotta do a water change and clean up the tank a little bit and see. Yeah, so that's kind of my day. We're just going, running some errands, doing some things, cleaning the house as we go, trying to get everything in order. I'm super excited about where we're at, and it's slowly getting better and better. So that is where we are at, and I think that's all I need to do in Paducah. It looks like it's gonna rain, so hopefully I can get all this stuff done before it starts pouring down rain. I'm super excited that we got some extra batteries and this really cool fan. I think that's gonna be really good. We can also take it camping. We can also take it just to craft shows, because we have tons and tons of Ryobi batteries and chargers. So Ryobi's where it's at, especially if you take advantage of these deals where you can get 2 batteries on this one, and you can also get a bigger tool and get 3 batteries for $200. So if we go back and buy the vacuum cleaner, we're gonna buy 3 batteries and a charger and get a vacuum cleaner. So then we would have 5 more batteries over this little over this little thing here. So I'm super excited about it. I think that's gonna be really good. I'm hoping to get the vacuum cleaner because, like I said, ours broke, but it's a great vacuum cleaner. Like, just the head on it broke because like our kids were playing on it and broke it. And we're also gonna feed Roscoe today, so that's gonna be fun. Got a lot of little stuff that we got to take care of, just get the house in order, get things done. Probably take another load of trash because honestly I'm just throwing everything away that's not been used in the last month. And if we need it again, we'll go buy it again. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just sick of stuff being in our house. If you're new here, we used to have 2 houses. My wife was on call, and she had to be within 30 minutes of the hospital every other week. So she was working one week where we could be at home, and then the next week we'd have to be somewhere else. So we bought a rental property from my father-in-law, lived in 2 houses. But like I was saying, we were living in 2 different houses. I had to order, sorry. We were living in 2 different houses, and we needed 2 of everything. So we had to go buy another skillet. We had to go buy another this, another that. And just, we had 2 of everything. And because of that, when my wife quit working there, she went to an online job where she could work from home so she could be with our son. We moved into one house because why have 2 houses, and we sold the other one, right? So we ended up with 2 of everything in our house, and it was all good stuff, so we didn't want to throw it away. And that was our biggest problem, was we were too attached to it. And now that it's like been like a year of living with 2 of everything that we don't really need, I'm just kind of over it. So I've been taking a little leadway and just throwing stuff away, because honestly we don't have room for it in one house. It was made for 2 different houses. So that's why I'm kind of throwing everything away and just moving forward, getting things out of the way, because we have 2 of everything. The stuff that's good, I'm putting it on eBay and selling it, like if it can be worth some money. But like a lot of the stuff is stuff that you wouldn't really sell. Like we just have a ton of like repetitive stuff that's like pointless. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure why I'm telling you all this, but that's kind of where we're at, and that's why we've been cleaning like crazy the last couple of days, is because I'm over it. I'm throwing stuff away that don't need to be had, and all the good stuff I'm putting in a pile to list on eBay to sell. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. We've cleaned from the back side of the house all the way towards the living room. Today we're cleaning the living room up. Now I'm moving towards the shed where I'm cleaning. That's why I bought the fan, is because I am needing to put our Christmas stuff. We still had our Christmas stuff inside of our house. We had a nice little nook where we were keeping it, and it was out of the way, but you could see it. It was kind of out in the open, and I just got tired of seeing it. So I'm cleaning up to take all that stuff out, and I want to put a cleaning shelf where the Christmas totes are. So I want to have a place where I can put all the brooms and mops and everything, because those just kind of lean behind the trash can right now, and I don't like seeing those. So I'm going to designate a place for those, and I'm going to build something, make something look good, to put all the brooms and mops and cleaning supplies in one location where it's not all in the kitchen still, because I don't like that look. So that's kind of what I'm doing there, is I'm taking care of that, cleaning that out, moving stuff around, doing stuff, doing the things. So I appreciate you guys being here with me on this journey as we're going through and just trying to make our lives better and easier and more functional. Sometimes you just got to take some time to clean out some stuff and throw some stuff away in your life. So if you need to do that, I challenge you to do it today. Just go through your house and fill up one trash bag full of trash of stuff that you haven't used in a while. It makes you feel so much better. So that's my challenge for you today. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for this food. Just hamburgers, guys. This food smells absolutely unreal. So definitely go get you some if you're ever in Paducah, Kentucky, because this stuff is so good. They have crinkle fries that come with everything. Upgrade that to a waffle fry. I'm telling you, Chick-fil-A doesn't even have nothing on these guys' waffle fries. It's absolutely outstanding. Best waffle fries I've ever had in my life. And like, nobody talking about them. Everybody gets their crinkle fries. I'm not a huge crinkle fry guy because it's too much potato, but I'm telling you, get the waffle fries, life changer. This stuff is the best waffle fries I've ever had. And just smelling that freshly cooked goodness is like gonna kill me to drive all the way home. I'm 23 minutes away from my house, so I've got to smell this beautifulness for 23 minutes. So I'm going to put the phone away and steal a couple of waffle fries.
Show me the fingers.
One, four. Yes.
It's hard to get my dimples in.
Oh gosh, it's so slimy. Yes.
We got a storm coming. I don't know how much longer I got until the storm actually gets here, if it's not already here. But I really want to build my greenhouse right here really quick. I feel like if it doesn't take too long, I should be able to get the walls and everything up. I'm gonna do a time lapse of me building it. Let you guys see that. See if we can beat this little rain. At least get the roof up before the rain starts. That'd be really nice. Got my fan out here. It's working pretty good. It's really nice. So yeah, we're gonna get started and see what we can't get done. It's a good thing it's all green, right? So it's not gonna blend in and I'm not gonna lose it in the grass or anything, right? We'll see. All right, the instructions seem pretty straightforward. I don't see any like screws or anything, so it might just be plug and play, so that'd be nice. All right, so we got the bottom plate, got 4 runs, and then our roof. So we're halfway done with this thing. We just gotta build one more wall exactly like this, and then put our shelves in, and then, or put our connectors in and put our shelves in, and then throw the tarp on. So we're halfway there. Got a time lapse still going. Hope you're enjoying that. Just getting some work done, getting some stuff where we can get to work. I'm afraid my shelf that I built isn't gonna fit in here. I've got to measure it to make sure it fits, but it's looking pretty tight. And this isn't as wide as I thought it was. It's literally gonna be this deep. So we're gonna put these in like this, and that's how big our shelves are. Got shelves on both sides, and then I'm putting my big shelf in the middle. It's a starter, at least. It's definitely not what I wanted. Definitely not what I thought it was. For some reason I thought this was longer that way, but oh well, it is what it is. So we got something to get started with, and I'm excited about it because I get my plants out of my house and put them in here. So Carol was thinking the company shorted me 2 of these, but no, I'm just a moron and put See how much shorter this is? I put these short ones here instead of on the top. So I messed up. I thought I was about to complain about the company, but I just don't know how to measure right. One thing that I wish they would have done was they put these little things here with numbers on them. As you can see here, this got a 3. Well, there's only one per group that has that tag. I wish all of them had the tag, so I wouldn't have done this. I would have known that that was a 4 because they're just different sizes, all it is. So yeah, it's humid as all get out. I'm sweating like crazy. It's about to come down. Yeah, I fixed that problem now. Hopefully that's the only problem I got, and now I can just start putting my shelves on. So halfway through, excited, about to put these 2 walls together and call it a day. All right, so we got the frame built. Now we got to put these little pieces in the middle of these to help hold up the shelves, and then we put the tarp on. Let's get to it. Hey, it works. I've been in there Velcroing the stuff to the poles. It's a freaking sauna. I might use it as a sauna. Like, this thing is unreal. But it's done. I'm going to let it set here for like a day, let it settle in. I don't want to put the stakes in and then like it adjusts and then it'd be loose and floppy. But wherever I put it, I'm going to place the cardboard down to kill the grass underneath, and then I'm going to get some rocks to put down on the bottom, or a bag of sand, and then some rocks to go on top of it. Probably a couple, it'll take more than one. But yeah, that's the plan. Got it looking good. Here's what it looks like. You can step in here, got your shelves. It's really just to place things. There's not much room to work in here. I was really hoping there'd be more room to work, but there's definitely not. It's mostly just to keep the stuff good. It'll be good next year when we do a garden. We can start our seeds in here and not worry about them, getting frostbite or whatever if we have a frost, and it won't kill the plants. But yeah, that's the game plan. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day for this. That shelf is not gonna fit in here. There's no way. So I was thinking about maybe getting something of this material and just building a shelf or something and having like a little workbench with that next to it so I could work outside all my stuff and be in the shade. I don't know. Yeah, this is just a little too small for what I was thinking. I really thought it would come out to about right here. Thought it'd be like 6 foot where you could walk back in it, but it's definitely not. Battery lasted until it got hot, so this died on me. But yeah, I'm gonna mow tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't storm too bad. We hadn't rained on us yet. Got a couple of sprinkles, but not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna mow real good. Then I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna figure out where I want to put it. Go from there. I might put it in between the blackberries over here. It's like pin it to the wall back there so I don't have to mow behind this. So there's my 2 blackberries. As you can see, I need to mow real bad. If it's behind there, that's all that room that I don't have to mow, and these create like a little walkway through it so I can walk right in there and do stuff. I don't know. I think it's a plan. It's definitely a good starting point. Yeah, I'm excited about it. It's definitely not as big as I wanted it to be, but it is what it is. So now on to the next thing. I got plans. I'm gonna get a shower for sure though, because I am disgusting right now and stinking. So at what point did you know I was gonna be your favorite kid? Was it like immediately?
Yes.
Okay.
I want you to know a few more years.
A few more years still working on it?
Time you were born.